Certainly got an interesting game for you. Yeah, we're playing bot lane Gwen. It just felt like it. You know when you you get auto-filled into bot lane and you just feel like playing a certain champion? I guess that's what happened. I could have played a normal AD carry, but I just picked Gwen. The support never complained. So, in fact, I seem to be vibing to it, so that's completely fine. As we all break the sound barrier, waiting for the jungle monsters to spawn, we've gone E first, because you need that for the extra range and perhaps farm a little bit. Now, Gwen's W is going to fill a similar role to Windwall as bot lane Yasuo would do. Not that I've ever played bot lane Yasuo, but maybe I did once. Wait, nah, not that I can remember. But the range of the Ezreal and the Bard are going to prove absolutely horrible, and you'll see why. It's actually less so, you know, my end, let's say, even though I've got the melee range. For runes, we're running Fleet Footwork, and that is going to help us. Now, the Bard is going to catch and ignite this Senna, and she flashes, you know, a little too late, and will take a Ezreal Q as well. That's not very good. But, you know, the enemies ignite. I think Ezreal flashed as well, so sure, whatever. Azir comes back after being a little bit AFK, but that's okay. Trying to get some of this farm. As long as I'm alive, it's okay. Now, Ezreal was brave enough to step into my Q here, and I'm going to do something really bad. There, he didn't flash, actually. There's the flash. So, seeing how many tower shots he took, I tried to be a little opportunistic and get that, but that didn't work. So, back we go. Currently, we have Refillable Potion, which we just bought, and Doran Shield. That's going to give us the sustain we need, as well as the Fleet Footwork, which will scale into more healing, more move speed, which is actually really beneficial for Gwen. A lot of synergy with her E and the auto tech that follows straight after, and of course gives us the sustain we need to exist in bot lane, because otherwise we would not stand a chance. I think we could have taken Overheal, but instead I'm running Presence of Mind. Presence of Mind is going to sort out basically all of lane Gwen's mana issues, so long as you're not spamming Qs, because you do not need to, and we don't want to, because we'd rather not push the lane so they can freeze it. Just farming what we can for now, and it is going to be a kind of boring bot lane because, well, in the laning phase at least, because not much really goes on besides Bard constantly trying to kill us and me getting away, and to be fair, sometimes Senna will die. Currently we both died, so we're even as of now. Sometimes we've got to use EW in order to secure like some important farm, or just to farm in general, supposing it will be on cooldown. We are speeding through a bit. Now we have advanced vision of this Nunu, and unfortunately Senna doesn't respond very quickly, and because she's already fairly low, Senna's a squishy champ. Anyway, that Bard Q is going to hit her, extend through the wall, and give Ezreal a easy kill. On the upside, I do get some bonus XP. Now, he's already cast his E to get that kill, and he's already used his flash earlier, so he's easy for Volibear to take, entering with the bomb plant. Going to thin the wave out a bit. Try to get some hits on Bard, but he will win overall because he's got the range, he's got the meeps, and he has the caster minions. Starting to shove the wave. We're going to shove it in as much as possible. I probably didn't have to do that, but I do need to back. So yes, I did. You can't tell, this is a late night replay. Ooh, spooky. Now here's the thing I never normally build. That's Leeching Lair going into Riftmaker. Seeing as we're in bot lane and desperately need sustain, it makes a lot of sense. And we're also going to be going full carry. You've seen the thumbnail. Full magic penetration Gwen, which I mentioned I'm getting kind of fond of. So Riftmaker with its true damage is actually going to help quite a bit to that end, that funny end. But it's also going to help us get our sustain for the lane and extended trades with Ezreal over here, and whoever else we happen to hit. Eventually, we'll outscale Ezreal, and we'll be able to actually threaten him with our slows and multiple dashes. Multiple slows, multiple dashes. Provided we can at least land that first slow and get close enough. He's getting a bit lower. Here's we go with the ult. Give it a try, but Bard is going to pop his ult, so we don't get hit. So this is more like a fancy poke. He got Senna Assault, so you know what, it's fine. It's bought us a little more leverage here. Bard has disappeared, or he's camping a bush. There he is. He's going to attempt to get an engage. Senna's going to go for that, but we'll get her immediately stunned. But Volibear is nearby. This is going to save Senna's life. She would have most certainly died. Here's the volley. Oh, now here's the thing. We start focusing Bard, and then we switch to Ezreal. So I'm still on Bard, and it doesn't work out. Just going to get out of there. That was kind of sad. It's okay. Not the best start, but Gwen scales. Gwen absolutely does scale, and this build is it's kind of funny how much it's working. Given conventional Gwen wisdom, like half your Q is true damage, right? Yeah, Magic Pen is still so good on her. However, conventional wisdom of magic penetration on champions, for example, Elise with her high like current health damage and missing health damage, magic penetration is really good with that because it kind of scales based on the enemy, and then if you build magic penetration, you're scaling it easily, and the damage is always going to get higher as enemy health gets higher. Gwen has maximum health HP damage, which is even better, so magic penetration is good on Gwen. That does not get converted to true damage. True damage is only the flat. So if the enemy have tanks, absolutely worth doing that. They don't here. They only have the Nunu, but we're doing it anyway because it has high AP as well, so it's just funny. So we have really high max health magic damage, we have really high flat magic damage, and we have really high flat health true damage as well. Gwen does a lot of damage. You just need to make sure your Qs and your ults are on point. You're not quite Master Yi, you can't just auto everything down. You do need your Qs and you do need your ults. And normally we like ability haste on Gwen, but I didn't go for it. I'm going to W right before that snowball hits me, just so Ezreal has to get in close, and then I have to commit a flash. As Senna has gone to roam. So has Bard, to be fair, but that's kind of his thing. He's really good at that. Take a bit more farm. We've got our Leeching Lair to sustain a bit, and we also upgraded to a Corrupting Pot, just to get a little more sustain and free charges per life, because I want to stay in lane and get lots and lots of XP. Here's Bard on his own. Now, Senna seems to want to turn this into a kill. It does get Bard's flash pretty much immediately. And he's going to run away from my W there. So I can't chase him any longer. And he goes for an ultimate. Bard's going to get a nice little collateral on this there. Ezreal misses everything. Oh, that was quite a funky E. In fact, it was perfectly placed because apparently he did not take a shred of tower damage there. Ezreal goes for Senna. The team is easily able to take Bard. So we just push up and he's going to run up so I get the shutdown, which is incredibly good. If he gave it to someone like Rumble, then it would be much worse for me. Obviously. But yeah, I'm kind of reliant on scaling. I'm not getting the most farm here in bot lane. I'm out CSing Ezreal though, despite this. And there's our Riftmaker with the sustain and magic penetration boots. Interesting. Doesn't scale your true damage, but it scales everything else. Normally, again, Lucidity's cooldown reduction, they're really good because then you can just spam out your Qs and get tons and tons and tons of true damage out on people. That true damage number isn't as high anymore. And I don't know, I'm really enjoying just ending people with Magic Pen. It's really fun. Gonna wave clear this, miss some minions. It's okay, we have one Ezreal. Take all of these. Senna's not going to get these because she's aggressively chasing with a volley bear. Ezreal, as we know, very, very mobile champ. W lands on Bard. Not much I could do here besides maybe go for QE, but I don't wanna. Even the three of us, their range and their poke is a little annoying here. Then we're trying to collapse and go to Dragon. That's why I'm staying down here. Ezreal wards this. I press W because I don't like his mana damage. He already has that, by the way. He's 8-2. He's an 8-2 Ezreal. Do we win this game? I don't even know. Let's find out together. Ezreal hits his flash. Now, he's already popped his E, we know that. So he's just going to die to massive magic damage dots. Not much he can do about that. Not yet, anyway. There goes Nunu. We're going to throw an ult, which just happens to catch... Who was that, Vayne? Must have been. Take some CS, bring these minions down, take the tower, take some more minions. That should be good enough. We're just staying here for moral support with the Rift Herald. Taking a few more minions, and then probably time to go. Senna's E is going to help us out as well. A little more farm. Let's see if Ezreal walks up. He does. Can we do anything? Bam, we're going in. E, W, but this time the other way around, which probably... Now it's better because we get a little more duration on it, assuming we moved. Oh, just miss everything. And out, there we go. We were kind of moving back defensively because this went awfully. Senna is dead again. Yes, she's 0-5 now. Could have went better. That Bard Q was interesting. You know what? I'm salty enough. I want to look at it. Okay. I want us to look at the hitboxes, because Gwen's hitboxes are weird. Okay. Look. Now, if this makes me look dumb, then sure, but... If you pause on the frame, it looks okay by, you know, league standards, but... any frame after that, it looks stupid. Now, Ezreal was a brave boy, and he just jumps into my shroud there. Which freaks me out. I try to kill him in time, but that ultimate does come out before he dies. So pretty good. He actually shot me down, apparently, despite him being 10-4, but sure, whatever. He's got his Trinity Force. Do we have a fairly tanky team? Was Trinity Force the way? I don't know. Kind of in a tank meta right now. Not a tank meta, it's more like bruiser meta. Or rather, just AP Mage's building tank. Slightly. Building Sunfire, at least. There goes Nunu with his Sunfire. I mean, he normally builds that, so it's okay. There's an Azir statue here, tower. Hitting these ults on Azir, though. We even get a nice little turret disable. Very nice. Okay. Tower down. Champion's dead. Recall. Can't actually afford anything, apparently. Currently, we've got the Large Rod and the Alternator. So that goes into Shadowflame. Shadowflame's going to give us even more Magic Pen, 100 AP, which is really nice, and some health. So actually, it's pretty well statted. And now that we are on like 75% or even 100% Magic Pen, you know, it really has to feel bad about it. Is it optimal? I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. In terms of Q damage, it's probably best. Like, it's better than, like, there's no other, like, item which helps with that more. You're really competing with ability haste at that point, and maybe even more defensive stats. As your chase is further, I'm going to attempt to get a little hit on him here, but now I am getting surrounded, and they do hurt. Senna's ult does come down. I get a little more confident because I see someone, and that's not Senna, that's Vayne. Senna's not Vayne, but not Senna. We're back, and here's a Shadow Flame. Now we win. This is, I think, 18 Magic Pen plus 10 at minimum, so 28 Magic Pen, kind of big deal. Plus whatever else we get, of course. If we got a Magic Pen Mythic, we'd have even more, and we'd pretty much be doing true damage to at least Ezreal. Part of the reason we started building this, although that video is probably coming soon. I don't know when this one's being uploaded to the second channel, but thank you guys, by the way, for watching the second channel content. I know it doesn't always seem like the most high effort stuff, but I just wanted to make sure that there was more content without disrupting the flow of the main channel, and it seems to be doing that quite fine, and views are picking up on it, so thank you. If you've been enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe so the channel can maybe prosper a bit. Because the better it does, the more likely I am to continue it. I'd like to do it for as long as I can, but even when I said that last time, doing like the other stuff, it kind of stopped. And it's only recently that I tried it again. Kind of got inspired by the Dorlogs, who is a Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTuber and uploads his stream clips to a second channel, where the main channel is top 10 kind of Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. You know, like, I think the most recent one was top 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters that can attack twice. Fun stuff. I was confused there. I didn't see the ward. Anyway. So we're going to start farming up side lanes, pushing side lanes. Kind of like we're a top laner, because our top lane is roaming anyway. This gives us more farm to get the items we need, to get the damage we want. And whilst the enemy is busy with Dragon, and also kind of failing at it, you can see that there's a massive fight. It's actually way more interesting than what's going on here. So we're going to look at this instead. They're currently in a 2v1, but this is a Volibear. Volibear has that Aatrox sustain that he inherited. Plus the shields, plus the ults, plus the everything. He's going to be fine. Meanwhile, they're all dead. We get the full inhibitor. Now Bard comes over as well. I don't know what exactly he was expecting. But my flash trades into his ultimate, sorry, his flash, and that's completely worth it. Get a little mana back from this blue. In fact, take their entire jungle. They don't need it anymore. Push the wave back. Ezreal has to go back to collect it. And now we have makings of a Void Staff. In fact, we're pretty close to it. We're going to take these wolves, go back, and get it. Now we have pretty much true damage. With Proto Belt, it would be even better. Sorry, Rocket Belt. That's what it's called. I'll never get that right. Okay. Bit of a wimpy snowball there. Wasn't too strong. It was like very short range. I do land an... Oh, try to land an ultimate to get something to go. W that. And we're landing these ults on Nunu. Nunu's full tank, so I don't expect it to do too much damage. And most of our damage still is going to be concentrated in that Q. The ults help as well, but he is tanky. Bam. Now that we've got our full pen, we now need lots of AP. As you're looking real low. Now he just about gets away there on his flash or his E there. You know, one of the flashes. That kind of sucked. Definitely could have committed a bit more, but he survived on 1 HP. We've all done that once. Cool guys don't look at explosions and all. Oblivion Orb now for their sustain. Because he probably has... Does Ezreal run, like, Bloodline Rune? Lifesteal? Probably. Oblivion Orb would have saved the day. Back to our usual ARAM. Senna is going to die, but the enemy, Ezreal, E'd in aggressively, and he's going to die now. So that's his bad. Chasing after Bard, but Bard is kind of hard to chase. He gets away, but that's fine. He's just a Bard. Push the minion wave, get the new Wind minion wave. Split down to bot side. There is a red buff. You can use this to take a tower real easy. Keep wave clearing. Gwen's wave clear is so good. I think we've played pretty much the entire replay sped up. I hope you don't mind that. I just don't want, like, videos to be like 30 minutes. This channel doesn't even have monetization yet. I can't even give you, you know, a mid-roll per minute. That's a joke. Hey, more reasons to watch their videos on this channel. You don't have mid-rolls yet. I'm not sure what happens when we get 1,000 subs or monetization. Because it will kind of... Will it just apply mid-rolls to all my old videos, or are they not eligible? It's only on new videos? I forgot. I've hit the prestige button on YouTube. I don't know what's going on here. Now, Nunu does actually manage to live despite my assault. And he doesn't get the dragon, though. We do get the better smite despite him being Nunu. Now, Ezreal's going to fail one of his flashes, and the second flash isn't enough to get him away from that lingering rumble burn. Lingering, I was going to say. Recalling on a ward, unfortunate. But he's gone. Steal the rest of the jungle. Got some Gromp as well. We can go ahead and split push the top lane as well. Rumble does not need aid. And if he did... Again, this is more interesting. So they're all just fighting on Rumble's ultimate, and this tank Nunu is like... He doesn't do damage, he doesn't heal. Vayne comes up to stop me though, but during this time, I tried to push up. Because Rumble did actually win this fight, and is continuing to win this fight, I'm able to just stay up here and split push basically all game. Here's Vayne. Taking out the minions. I'm going to take this out. We got high AP and high everything, so we use W to do that, so we're just going to ult from a distance more to slow her, dissuade her, so I can get away. Really playing a long game, even at 35 minutes. With their inhibs down, it's pretty hard for them to do anything, so it's an easy Baron call from us. They really can't do anything about it, and if they tried, they would die. There's Vayne pinging Baron just as it dies. Now, Death Cap purchased. Just so we are clear, we have almost 700 AP. Our W is giving us 71 armor and magic resistance whilst we're in its influence. Now, ideally you want to be taking 0 damage while you're in W by using it effectively, but this is really strong. That's a lot of armor and magic resist. Okay, especially considering you're not even a tank champ. Q is doing a ton. Mostly on that final snip, but remember the middle does so much. Because we get the 1,000 cuts as well. That is, by the way, 6.5% of max health per snip. That's crazy. And we heal 50% of that. Again, that's crazy. It's post mitigation as well, I'm pretty sure. So the magic pen does help to that as well. And ultimate doing lots of damage plus those 1,000 cuts. So I don't know which one it is I'm liking more right now. Is it the high AP Gwen? Is it the magic pen Gwen? Luckily, these things tend to go hand in hand nowadays with the new updates. Or rather, Season 11. That's fine. With only Bard up, it's pretty much effortless to just win the game from here. Even, you're going to have a little temptation to do a little bit of trolling. Kind of trying to bait him towards me so he doesn't just go to the fountain, but okay, I guess. We'll get a kill on him before we snip the Nexus. Alright, GG's. Hope you like this this late game replay commentary. Yes, it was the night before the replays would get reset because every patch you can't look at them again. Oh well, speaking of which, Uda's coming out, or is out by the time you see this. We'll get to that. Maybe we'll do a replay on it, in which case that will be uploaded before this one. And we'll probably try and get a stream going as well. Not on the day of, because I'll be busy. Especially with that Star Guardian video. It's almost done. I did all the grunt work. 1 hour of voiceover has gone back to 30 minutes, just under 30 minutes. I did add some back in because I felt like I didn't expand on some stuff. And I wanted to be fair to it. I didn't want to just say, oh, it's crap, and leave it at that, so... Drawing a blank here. Point is, watching what I've edited back, it looks alright. And that's not even its final form, I haven't added the memes. There you go, you get a little creative thought process to round out this replay. Hope you haven't clicked off yet, but do click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, thanks for supporting the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye bye.